Yo, yo, yo.
Yo.
Hey, man, listen. I know y'all ain't seen us in a while, man. Listen, this is another great episode in Jay and Rob show, man. What's up, Rob? Hey, man, it's
What's
been
up,
a
brother?
minute, man. What's good?
Man, it's the same old, same old. I mean, after my team let it slip, when we could have had the Eagles, we had the Eagles 14 yards away from. We were 14 yards away from taking it, going all the way. And even though we would have had to see Washington that next week, I still think because I keep hearing people say it, and I gotta agree with them. Everybody keeps saying the same thing. The Rams had the best chance to beat them out of anybody. Like, and if it was no snow game, we would have capitalized. But that's neither here nor there because that's the past, and we're looking at a new season. So I just been really focused on these moves we're gonna make. Like we already done made a couple of good moves, like securing Stafford, bringing him back,
Hey,
and
hey, hey, hey,
Alvin.
hey, hey. Hey, before you say all that, first of all, nobody want to hear all that that big security that you made about the Rams and all this crap that y'all should have been there. And that
Well,
there you go. But
my soliloquy was on point. However you say the
no,
words,
listen, nobody
soliloquy.
want
That's what it is.
right,
Soliloquy.
right. No, hey, but nobody want to hear all that crap. But listen, this is what everybody want to hear. Let's play this theme music before we get started with all
Yeah,
everything.
go ahead and drop it, man. It's been a minute.
Talking about them Florida boys, Jay and Rob,
Jay and
know to
Rob
get the
know to get
job
the job
done. Talking
done.
sports and talking smack, realest podcast on the map. On your streaming platform, you can listen in the morning with some coffee. That's my routine. All the realest topics coming from the home team. If they ever ask who we listen to, who we listen to, who we listen to.
Hey,
Well, yo, man,
we had to get that
we've
out
been
very
away
quick,
for a minute. I just want to say
but Ro-
something.
but but Rob
Go
want to
ahead,
talk
brother.
about this crap. Rob want to talk about this crap. But anyway, we got this new season coming up, man. We guess what? We got the combine going on. Then we got March 10th. It's gonna be a bunch of free agents happening. Everybody, I want y'all to stay in tune on March 10th. If you got any team, anybody that you'd like to see, everything's gonna go down on March 10th and April 24th through 27th. I believe I saying the dates right for the draft. So those are your two times to watch and see where players or your team gonna make some moves because either your team gonna jump up in the draft or your team gonna make big moves in the offseason in free agency. So if your team take 3 to 4 players in free agency, they ain't looking in the draft too much. They're not looking big at the draft. They looking at now. Let's win now. So all you gotta do is look at what your team do March 10th, and you'll figure out what your team gonna do in the draft. Because a lot of teams gonna get a lot of picks just off of March 10th. Because teams gonna be trying to move up and do all kind of things with the free agents, with the free agency, with the players they have. And so I just want everybody to stay in tune, man. But Rob, before I get to the Bucks, what you think? What you think the Rams? Y'all did a big thing by re-signing. I don't know why y'all even thought about this. Even I know why you thought about it because you didn't want to pay him all that money. Y'all reconstructed his contract, Matthew Stafford. But really, you're not gonna keep Cup. I don't think Cup gonna be there no more. But really, what do you want the Rams to do in free agency or draft? What do you want them to look at?
Well, I'm gonna say this, right? It was a good move for us bringing back Stafford, which I ain't have no doubt in the world that it wasn't gonna happen. Like honestly, I think they let him look at his options just to see what people would offer him to make sure that we were getting him the right thing, just to see what he was worth. That's what I honestly think that was about. And as you see, he could have got a big deal a few different places. You know, a 2-year deal, 3-year deal, a few places. So the fact that we was able to bring him back, that was the real important part. Because truthfully, he had a pretty good game in the playoffs. And I feel like he got a lot left in him to give us at least another run at the championship, another 2 or 3 years. But what I think we should do in free agency, I think that's where we should first try to look for cornerback help or defensive line help to stop that run, because Saquon bled us dry 2 different times, the same amount of yards. So we gotta get that run defense better, and we can get that either with free agency or we can do that in the draft. So that's what I'm more focused on now. As the Cooper Kupp goes, I mean, it's a business. I don't want to see him go, just like I didn't want to see Robert Woods go. But one thing I'm learning, when you get hurt, if you ain't producing, you feel me, you got to take that pay cut. And I get it that it's a business, that he don't want to suffer, just by taking that pay cut. But at the same time, you got to look at it like this: if you would have took the pay cut, you wouldn't have to lead the team. Because the thing about it,
let me ask you this question: what about y'all missing Golf? What about y'all missing Gurley?
Golf he don't went to Detroit, and they're a good team, but he still ain't even got over that hump yet. So, and Gurley was already hurt when we first drafted him. So that's why we try to do so much in a short period of time.
That's true, but Gurley was that dude now. That Gurley was that dude for y'all.
Oh, I ain't never say he wasn't. I'm just saying.
Gurley was the reason. He was a big reason for y'all making that Super Bowl run that year.
Listen, that year we went. He was the major reason.
Okay, all right, thank you. Okay.
No, I'm not saying he wasn't.
Okay, I just want to make sure that you like you not saying like he was like he wasn't a slouch at all. That boy was.
No, I know you're not saying that. Listen, your interpretation of what I'm saying, that's on you, brother. But
what I'm saying is, I want to make sure that that's not what that was, because
all you got to do is wait for me to say it, wait for me to say it. That's not what I'm saying.
Because
what I'm saying to you, listen. What I'm saying to you is this: Gurley came off an ACL injury. Barely to anybody, a knee injury is barely it's a 50-50 thing if you're gonna come back and heal up right off of that.
So, all depending on the player, right?
Correct. Which is why we were gambling in the first place. I felt like that first year we got him, we should have rested him a little bit, and he probably would have been a little bit more durable. But the first year we got him, we ran him like a downhill runner. I don't want to say what I was finna say, but we ran him like a downhill runner. I'm gonna just say it like that.
Yeah, don't say that. We just had Black History Month.
Yeah, that's what I was finna say. You know what I was finna say when I said it. But anyway,
yeah, don't say that.
But anyway,
but
I think
Gurley was that dude for y'all. Golf. I feel like Golf was never that guy. I think he stepped his game.
One thing I respect about Golf, though,
bro. I think he stepped his game up since he left y'all, but I think at the time McVay didn't want to. McVay could have made him what he was now, but I think McVay just didn't have the time. He felt like he didn't have the time to do that, because I feel like if y'all would have lost in that Super Bowl, he would McVay would have been sick by getting rid of him. And how young he was at the time, because y'all drafted Golf.
Don't get it twisted. That's the only thing I hate about it, because he could have been homegrown. Like with the team
y'all got rid of him. Y'all got rid of him.
The team we had, don't get me wrong. I seen a lot of difference in Matt Stafford when we got him, and he took us to the Super Bowl. I seen a difference, because.
But bro, he was already.
Hold up, man. Let me tell you what I'm gonna say.
I know, but he was already made. But go ahead.
No, listen. Some of the throws I seen Matt Stafford throw in the playoffs, Jared Goff could have never made those throws. Like some of those deep passes he threw to Cooper Kupp, and as accurate as they were, that was Jared Goff's problem. Like he could throw it, but he wasn't accurate deep. And that's the thing about it. Like
I got you on that. I got you on that, bro.
Hold up, man. Let me say what I'm finna say. Now that Now you see him now in Detroit with all those deep threats that he got. He ain't got no choice but to throw it deep now. So that's why he's able to his game was elevated. But anyway, what you were finna say?
Thank you. You just made my point, bro. You gotta give some quarterbacks time. If he would have had Cup, and if he would have had the shit that golf that Stafford had, I'm not saying he has Stafford. He don't got Stafford arm. Stafford does make some of the best throws.
With the team we had,
listen, Stafford makes some of the best throws across the body and all that stuff. But if you gave this man what y'all got when y'all won a Super Bowl and gave it to Goff when he could have beat the Patriots. That's all I'm saying. He could have beat the Patriots with Gurley.
Listen. With the Patriots, it wasn't the team. I think it was the coaching with the Patriots.
But bro, listen, Gurley is way better than anything y'all ever had right now.
Of course. That's no doubt about that.
So he had the better running back. He didn't have the receivers y'all had when y'all won the Super Bowl. If he would have had Cup,
honestly, he had better receivers when they lost.
No, come on, bro, don't do that.
Bro, listen.
Who y'all had?
Cooper Kupp. Hold up, I'm finna tell you. But Cooper Kupp, I'm not taking nothing away from Cooper Kupp. Cooper Kupp is the man. He got hurt. That year, so that's why he couldn't be there. But
who y'all had at receiver?
Who do you think that made Cooper Kupp the way Cooper Kupp is? Cooper Kupp, he'll tell you himself. You look at any interview, Robert Woods is the reason why Cooper Kupp became good as he is.
But
he emulated Robert Woods.
Robert Woods, not Cooper Kupp, though.
Because he got older. That was the only thing.
I'm saying is, bro, y'all had better receivers when y'all won the Super Bowl.
Cooper Kupp, he emulated a lot of his game and a lot of his route running from Robert Woods. But we also had Brandon Cooks.
Bro, they not what y'all had when y'all won the Super Bowl, bro.
We also had Brandon Cooks.
But
we also had. I'm telling you, bro. I know who we had.
No, I know you know who you. That's your team. What I'm telling you is the receiver core y'all had when y'all won the Super Bowl was not better than the receiver core that y'all had when y'all lost. No.
Yes, it was.
Because Cooper Kupp, when y'all won, Cooper Kupp was the number one man. He was better than anybody y'all ever had on that old team. On the team when y'all lost.
Why did we lose to the Patriots?
He was better than Robert Woods.
Why we lost to the Patriots? You got to admit this. All year long.
Y'all lost because of coaching.
I know it's because of coaching, but all year long, we did the play action and our running game was strong.
Y'all went away from what y'all did. Y'all went away from what y'all did best.
And we went away from the play action. That's what happened.
Yes. Y'all went away from what y'all did the best. Y'all let the Patriots dictate what y'all do. That's what happened. If y'all would have kept what y'all did the whole time, the whole season, y'all would have beat them. But that's the problem with getting in the Super Bowl. Everybody want to get fancy. They want to change the plays. The one.
When we went to the Super Bowl, who do we have? We had Van Jefferson, we had Cooper Kupp, and we had Higbee and DeMarcus Robinson. That's who we had.
Bro, y'all had a better receiving core. Y'all running back was better when
DeMarcus Robinson is the best one out of those bunch after Cooper Kupp.
Bro, y'all still had your tight end. You still had I forget who else. Who's your running back at the time?
We had our tight end, but you had like Tyler Higbee as a top tight end, brother.
He don't got to be a top tight end. He played top in the game. I ain't say he was a top tight end. It's all about what you did in that
not
game.
Even top 10 tight ends.
It don't matter. It's what you do in the Super Bowl.
I'm just saying you mentioning them.
I'm just mentioning them because of the Super Bowl. I'm not mentioning because of overall. I didn't say MVP of the league. I said the Super Bowl.
Now, here's what we had different, and I felt like if they'd have gave Goff the same thing, Goff could have pulled the Super Bowl win off too. If Goff would have had the same thing.
Y'all offensive line.
Correct. Our offensive line was a lot better.
Okay, then. So, and y'all D line was better, bro. Look at y'all D line. Look at y'all D line.
Here's what you don't know though. our offensive line was actually better in that loss than it was in the win.
But listen to this.
We
Y'all
had
D
John
line,
Sullivan, we had
okay,
Whitfield, we
bro.
had Rob
Bro.
Favenstein. I'm just saying, bro, our
But
offensive line was better in the
let me
loss.
ask you this question. Because I don't want to keep talking about the Rams. But let me ask you this question. Yeah, okay, your offensive line was better. Okay, I give you that. Okay. How was Golf? What year was he in when y'all went to the Super Bowl?
His second year,
Thank
second
you.
or third year,
Thank you. How old Matthew Stafford was when y'all went to Super Bowl and won?
13th year.
Thank you. Thank you. It's a big difference. Golf was not established yet. He wasn't mature yet.
Now, I give it this. If we had Golf high heels now, man, please.
That's what I'm telling. That's all I'm trying to tell you, bro.
Man, please. I agree with that now.
This is all I'm saying. If y'all had,
Like if
if
Golf-
y'all would have kept the draft pick
like,
y'all
for
draft,
example, like admit this. Admit to this. If Golf had McVay now with the team he got now, man, they'll be blowing shit.
what that, bro? That's all I'm trying to. You know what I mean. We go back and forth about our teams. You know, I don't like the Rams, but when it's real, I'm
about the Bucks.
okay then. But when it's real, it's real. I'm gonna tell you how. I'm gonna tell you the real. So all I'm saying is, if I get y'all won a Super Bowl with Stafford, all I'm saying, if y'all,
by the way, y'all, you heard me.
Bro, what?
I was just going to say, by the way, when y'all see me smoking on here, it's legitimate.
But bro, all I'm trying to tell you is, if y'all would have kept Golf could have done the same shit. It might wouldn't have happened right away, but think about it. This man with me in the same McVay system, y'all went to the Super Bowl his second year. This is what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
That right there. See, McVay,
that's all I'm saying.
He regret trading him because you got to think about it. That year after we went to the Super Bowl, and he had a bad 2 years after that, we were still rebuilding. Because that third year,
I'm saying.
Was still intact. You heard me? You heard me?
What you said?
I say that third year, the team was still intact. So
that's all I'm saying, bro.
Rebuilt after the Super Bowl, he could have still took that team down the stretch. And
because I just ain't like y'all got rid of Gurley. Like, that's just like, and I don't know why I'm surprised by the Stafford and Cooper Kupp thing, because y'all done it before. Y'all, this is not a reoccurrence. Y'all done this before. Y'all got rid of your top quarterback and your top running back, just like you did before. You got rid of Golf. You got rid of Gurley.
We ended up in the Super Bowl right after that.
No. I'm just saying. So nobody should be surprised. Stafford shouldn't be surprised. He should have known. He should have known. Hey, they got rid of Golf. They drafted Golf top quarterback. They got rid of his ass after they went to the Super Bowl. They didn't care about. They didn't care about you. Or you took it to the Super Bowl. Okay, your ass still gone. Guess what, Stafford? You won a Super Bowl. We trying to get rid of you. You want too much. Cooper Kupp, you a 3-time. You was a triple crown winner.
You know what I think they finally came to the realization about. You know what I think they finally came to the realization about, and what I think they finna do in the draft. If we don't draft our quarterback of the future this year, it's gonna be next year. But think about it. If we draft him this year, he get a chance to sit behind Matt Stafford for about 2 or 3 years. You know what I mean? That shape up game, he might be all right.
But all I'm saying is, why you went through all this if you was gonna reconstruct his contract the whole time? Why? You shouldn't even let this get out.
I agree with you.
That shouldn't even got out.
Them not paying Kupp. I feel like they did the right thing. They doing the right thing on that one because he ain't producing, but Matt Stafford's still producing.
Correct. This man y'all almost went to the Super Bowl to the championship game with Stafford in the snow, and you talking about is a man worth $50 million? He might be old, but he at least worth $50 million for 2 years. That's all I'm saying. That's all
I
I'm
agree.
saying.
I agree.
You should never got to this point because you almost let if he
Well, the fact that we got to this point and he took less money to stay with us, that we proved a point anyway.
you proved a point, but you almost let him out of the building. If the Raiders was in,
I agree, we almost
listen,
did, but
if
we still would
the
have
Raiders,
finalized the trade, right?
bro, if the Raiders or the Giants was in contention to win now, y'all would have been in trouble. If the Giants or the Raiders had a chance to go to the Super Bowl, y'all would have been in trouble.
This is what we already knew. He wasn't going. He wanted to win. He already got paid in his career a few times. So, you know, he wanted to win.
But anyway, I'm done talking about the Rams. But anyway, we don't talk about them too much. We got to get to the real
appreciate
team.
That.
We got to get to the real team, the Bucks. So
we ain't gonna talk about them that long.
So the Bucks, Baker Mayfield coming back. We got a good nucleus coming back. We got to get rid of. I still
hate y'all for that. I still hate y'all for that.
I don't care. But anyway, we took him for the Rams, but we got to get rid of. I'm glad they supposed to be releasing Jamel Dean. I can't wait till that happen. I'm gonna have a party when that happens.
That's cool. That's cool.
Jamel Dean is horrible. Every time he get burnt, he get hurt. He falling on the ground. He got a leg injury. Get him out, pack him up, and get him off the field, man. What the hell are we doing? But anyway, he out of there. You already know my thing. Look right here. Look right here. Jamel Dean. Jamel Dean. You out of that car.
You gotta start throwing that thing like a flag. You out of there.
Yep. Like, cause him, I'm glad we got rid of Carlton Davis raggedy behind. You got to go. I'm glad y'all gone. I can't wait. We got to get some quarterbacks off of there that play. That's hard nosed that could guard somebody. We had them jokers in there. They don't want it. They'll hit every now and then, but when they get burnt, they hurt. Their leg hurt, their knee hurt. They on the sideline, man. Get these jokers off the field, man. We got to get live. We like I keep telling everybody, we need to draft straight defense. I don't give a damn about no offensive players, really. We need to draft everybody on defense.
Y'all better try to listen, y'all got some money.
We got a little bit.
If y'all don't go get nobody in free agency, boy, y'all going to get a receiver in the first round.
I think so, but I really want them in free agency. That's another thing I want to talk about. Free agency, I want them to get Travis Ward.
They're gonna get rid of Godwin.
I think so. I don't want them to, but I think they're gonna do it. And I think it's two receivers I want them to go get if we do. I want to go get the Ohio State receiver in Buka, or go get the boy from Arizona. And I do like they got us projected to get what's called
too.
Yeah. But they got us projected to get what's called too from Texas. Matthew Golden. That bit ran a 4.
He had a good 40 days.
That bit ran a 4.30. So I take him too, because he got a nice little route tree. So out of them three,
you'll take him over Bond.
Yeah. I take him over Bond. Reason why I take him over Bond is bigger, but old boy can run every route though. Matthew.
Yeah, that's don't matter, but you gotta remember McCole Hartman, he was fast, just as fast as Tyreek Hill, but he couldn't catch.
That's true, but I'm gonna throw him in the. I'm gonna throw Matthew, and he get to work with Evans and McMillan. So I'm gonna throw him in the. I'm gonna throw him outside or in the slot. I could throw him anywhere, wherever he look good in practice. That's where he going. Because of course Evans already got an outside spot, and McMillan could work outside or inside. So we need another slot. If they get rid of him, we got to get another slot receiver, because that's what Godwin is. Godwin is that third down receiver. if you need a third down and 10, third and 8, that's what Godwin is. But that's like DN. We need a DN real bad. So I hope if we don't draft a DN, if we do draft a DN, I want that DN from Tennessee that ran that I think I forget what it was. I think it's a 4-4. That boy from Tennessee, that boy that looked good. I like him. If we don't get him, I like to get Josh Sweat or Hassan Reddick from the Jets.
Yeah, that'd be a big pickup.
We
got to get some along our defensive line, like I said, to block that run.
Yeah, like, because y'all run defense. Y'all run defense horrible. Y'all couldn't stop me. Y'all couldn't stop me and you from running through y'all D line.
Man, who you telling? That's what I say.
But the good thing about the Rams, though, y'all are young. Y'all had a great draft at D tackle and D end last year with Fist, and both of them came from Florida State. That was big. That both of them, and I hate that y'all the Rams got that in Tampa didn't. I kind of hate that because y'all got 2 Florida State players, even though they're not Florida State grown. And that's another thing about college now. You can't even say, you know what I mean? You can say your team, but some of these guys that went to 3-4 schools before they got to your school. It's like if you ain't homegrown them, it's different.
You know what that kind of tells me though? All these cats that be hitting the transfer portal so much, you're not loyal. Like you're gonna give up on the team early.
That's true, but a lot of them they look at coaches, bro. When the coach leave, they leaving.
Yeah, we know this. You didn't even get a new guy a chance.
That's how they is now. But that's how because they feel like, the new guy bringing in his guy, so I'm leaving. That's a lot of them feel. They feel like, he gonna bring his own quarterback in. He gonna bring his own D lineman in. So a lot of them dip. And just like this year, Florida State, like the Nebraska DN, the defensive line coach we brought in for defensive coordinator. Look at all them defensive linemen from Nebraska came in to Florida State.
You got a point though.
That's just how it is. That's just how it is. And a lot of you might not get to play no more because I'm bringing in my guy. I know what this guy could do because I coached him. I don't know you like that. But we gonna see.
Yeah, we got no choice, right?
Yeah, we gonna see. But bro, man, let's talk about this. We done talked about football.
We got another 5 or 6 months ready for football to come back. So, what you got on your mind, brother?
Man, listen, I want to talk about. Man, what's your worst ass whooping you done had growing up? I want to talk about that because man, I thought about something.
Hey, it's good to bring that subject up after that ass whooping in the Super Bowl.
Bro, I thought about something the other day. Right?
You heard me.
I heard you.
After that ass whooping in the Super Bowl, we could talk about ass whooping. Even after that ass whooping Kendrick put on Drake last year, we could talk about a good ass whooping. But man, if I had to
see why you want to go to the Kendrick versus Drake? Because don't do that. Because Drake
gonna come at me.
Drake coming at you. But anyway,
it's the real.
But anyway, man. First of all, before we get into that, hey man, March 10th, y'all watch free agency. If your team gonna do something, it's gonna be March 10th, and it's gonna be a splash. You're gonna be picking up players, either they work for you or it don't work for you. That's how free agency frenzy is every year. You look at a team on paper, they look like the best team, especially like the Jets. New York Jets had a all-star team on paper, but they didn't do nothing. So it don't matter what it say on paper. You got to play the games. But anyway, man, we're gonna talk about, man, growing up in the 80s and 90s by getting your ass whoopings. Like, bro, talk to me.
Boy, I don't got some good ones, boy. And I'm gonna tell you, some of y'all got ass whoopings, but I got killings. Cause my mama was tall. My mama was tall, heavy-handed, big chick, so she didn't even play. My mama
So,
like
bro,
she hit you like a man. When you felt you got hit, my mama, it felt like a man hit you. That's why it seemed like whenever I get into a fight, it never really hurt it because it wasn't nothing like my mama was bringing down. So you feel me?
So, bro, you give him two, and I'm gonna give him two. Then we gonna get
I
off
got
here
two
for
good.
that.
I got two good ones.
Go
I
ahead.
can tell you a good one, and I can tell you my last one. But a good one, man. I remember I was going to summer camp, and I knew I had a bad report card, so I was trying to catch the mail the whole summer. I had been trying to catch the mail. She messed around and caught the mail one day because my report card was coming in the mail. That's what it did in middle school and high school. Your last report card come in the mail. Man, I got that report card. It was full of D's and F's. Oh man, mom did me dirty. Mom came to the summer camp, got me from the summer camp. Soon as I got in the car, I got slapped in the face. Like, and my mom had them concrete hands. Like, my mom slapped me in the face. It wasn't
Like
no
she,
like,
hey,
it wasn't no
hey,
mother love hands. I'll tell you
hey,
that.
like she been building concrete walls, right?
Yeah, like she been a brick mason, boy. My mama had tough hands. Man, listen, my mama slap you in the face, you want to get punched because you'll see stars when she slap you.
When
Man,
she slapped me, what she said?
man, she was cussing me out all the way home. So when I get home, I'm thinking like she was just gonna slap me in the face and it was gonna be over. Oh no. Soon as I got out the car and I went to walk around the car, he punched me in the chest and I fell on the ground. Soon as I fell on the ground, that wasn't the bad part. It was broad daylight. Everybody was outside, bro. So when she bust me in the chest, everybody seen when she knocked me on the ground.
And they laughing at you.
And they laughing like the son of a bitch. All the way, everybody don't got their attention. So she busted me up in front of everybody. I get up. As soon as I get up, she busts me in the back. I fall through the door. And man, as you knew, the rest of the show, it was pretty. She grabbed the belt after that, and she went to town. But by the time she had grabbed the belt, she was a little tired then, so that helped me out a little bit. But boy, she tore my ass up.
Let me tell you, I got one. Then you go again. Let me tell you. Well, my grandma, boy, I thought I got away with it too. So, see, back then they used to call the house and leave a voice message on it. We used to call the house to tell on you. And if you make it there before your grandma, I used to make it there. I try to make it there for my grandma. My grandma was at the house already. I used to try to make it there before they make that phone call.
You
At
was
the
like
end of
some
the
house
day.
party shit.
At the end of the day, I'm trying to make the house. Yeah, I try to make it there for the end of the day because there's a certain time they call. Like, wait, it's be about 2 hours after you don't got out of school. Man, some reason I thought they ain't called, boy. My grandma's so sneaky. So I done went in there, I done took me a shot, I done took me a bath and everything. And my grandma had if you from up north, if you in the country, she had that door. Well, it was locked, but you still could stick something in there and unlatch the darn latch, right?
Yeah, I had to
So,
do it like that.
listen, it was locked, but it wasn't locked. If somebody really
Right.
want to get in there, they could get in there, right?
Right.
So, oh man, I'm in there taking me a bath, singing in that bit, everything, right? Man, this thing I know, man, I think I done got it. As soon as I step out the tub, listen, now I tell people, you wet and being beat by a dry towel is a whole different ball game. Listen to me. Listen,
Ooh.
as soon as I stepped out the tub, she say, "Oh, you thought I forgot, didn't you?" Oh no, come on now, grandma, don't do me like this. Listen, hey, bro, she wrapped that towel up like this right here. Shoot. And she went to town on my ass. And then she took me in. That was the bad part, bro. She beat the hell out of me, then she took me in.
Boy, ain't nothing
I
like
was like,
that ass whooping when you don't got out the tub, boy.
listen, I was thinking I was clear too.
And
Man, I was, hey, bro, I ain't drowned for nothing. I was still wet. Shit.
and I'm gonna tell you like this: you weren't the only child, but your sister a lot younger, so y'all want to get ass whoopings together.
No. Listen, she wrapped that bitch up. She wrapped that damn towel up and with the wailing on my head. And I'm trying to go tell my mama. My mama looking at me like, you messed up. So what you want me to do about it? Oh man, come on now.
Oh yeah, see, man, my mama was so bad. My mama was so dangerous. We go to get ass whoopings. We were thankful to have grandma and granddaddy there because they were gonna stop it. Like my granddaddy, she hit us a couple times. My granddaddy like, don't hit that baby like that. Like you feel me? But my grandma, she'll let you put the work. My grandma was the executioner, so she'll let my mama put a couple licks, get a couple good licks in. Then she'll be like, "Hell, you ain't gotta whoop him like that." And
now I
boy,
can't.
I'm telling
Hey,
you, boy.
I know what you mean by that because I can say, boy. Now, only good thing about my grandma in St. Pete, my dad and mama, Leslie Tot, boy. Only thing about her, boy, she used to save me from a lot of wisdom. Boy, I remember I used to I remember I used to throw the baseball through the window and everything, boy. St. Pete, boy, she used to save me a lot of times. Don't beat him, don't beat that baby. And I'm like, I come in the house with my head down, like you right, grandma. Hey, but what's your next one, bro? What's your next one?
Oh man, you was with me when I got my last ass whooping.
When we were throwing them mangoes?
When you throwing the oranges at the cars.
Oh yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one though. It was a
Listen,
good one,
bro.
but it wasn't a good one. It wasn't a good one.
No. You ain't see the whole thing. You wasn't a part of it. If you saw the whole thing, you'd have been laughing. But listen. We throwing that cars as you remember. I ain't gonna say who else was with us, but we throwing that
Right.
cars.
Because listen, we used to wait till they rap when they about to come and we
Well,
throw that
you
bitch
know
out there.
what? Well, you know what? Fuck it. We gonna just say it was your sister. We gonna say that. We ain't gonna say which one, but
She know who was with us. She know
She
who
know who
was
was with us. But yeah. Anyway, man, listen.
That's who told on us. But anyway,
Man,
go ahead.
Listen. The lady told on me, so this is my point of view. I come back to the house. Remember, I say, man, if I don't see my mama caught up, I'm good. I can talk my grandma, talk my grandma to telling them.
Nah, but my daddy came down there.
But listen, I never known that. I never known your daddy called my mama. I never known none of that. That's how my mama found out. So listen, I go to the house. I don't see my mama car, but what I didn't know, my mama parked in the back, and you can hit the cut and come through. So I didn't think about that. I'll never forget it because I can remember what I was drinking, boy. That ass whooping was so bad, bro. I was drinking. You know how they got orange juice, right? And in the hood they got orange drink.
Right.
I was on some orange drink. Bro, I had a big cup of that shit. I go to turn the cup up because I go in the house first. I don't see my mom around, so I talk to my grandma. I beg my grandma not to tell her. But I'm not realizing because I'm a little younger. If I'd have been paying attention to her body language, she already done told it that my mama was there. So I go in the room, bro, no lie. I take a sip of the cup. I put the cup down. As soon as I put the cup down and turned around, all I remember I saw stars, bro. Because next thing you know, I wake up, I look up, my mama standing over. My mama had knocked me on the ground, bro. And I ain't even realized that she had done swung on me. That's why I'm seeing stars.
Let me tell you. So
Listen.
Hey, let me tell you about that night. When we got to the house, so she got there before her, right? Before me. So my daddy say, what happened? He say, no, he did what he told me. I already know what's happened, so don't lie to me. I already know what happened, so don't lie to me. I say, man, listen. I say, he told me something. I already knew who was with you, this and that, and this and that. what happened? I said, man, listen. Because I think I said, we having fun. And then he said, I already know what y'all been doing. I said, oh, know what you talking about. Then he say, well, all both of y'all gonna get your ass whooped because y'all lied to me. Did he say, she already done told me what happened? I'm like, oh boy. Did he say, I'm going down there. I'm going down there to the new house. So you better go.
Which I'm gonna make a note of something. That's why that was my worst ass whooping, because I would, no matter what, I would not tell my mama who I was with. I would not admit to it. I would not tell my mama who I was with. That's why I got my ass whooped so bad.
But
because I got beat.
Listen, we was already told
when I
on.
tell you I saw the stars, that was the beginning of it. When I came back to, I got beat all the way down the street. Literally. My mama brung a belt out and beat my ass all the way down the street that night. All the way down to the corner.
Listen,
when I get to the corner, hold up. When I get to the corner, the lady come outside, she feels so sorry for me because she see my mama don't beat my ass all down, and I'm crying and shit, and my mama don't beat my ass all the way down the street. So you know how your mama say, you know, who that lady said, you were doing this and this and that, you were such and such. And I was like, no, I wasn't. So she lying. You know how your mama do that shit now? So she lying to adults. So this grown lady lying. And I'm like, no. So you did it then. No, so which one is it? Is she lying or you did it? Is she lying or you did it?
Yep.
And guess what? When I still want to admit to it, I ain't trying to say she lied, but I didn't do it. When I tried to hit her with that, I got beat all the way down to your house.
Hey, I remember that night was crazy, but
that's where the story picks up from y'all. When I get down there, your dad had known everything, and I'm listening. I'm like, man, I know this nigga ain't telling on me.
Yeah, no, I ain't telling you, baby. I was told on before you got back to the house. And that's what I say. Oh, she ain't going with us no more.
But I tell you this, now that I think about it, I still think about it like it was one more person.
It was what's calling them. It was what's calling them, I think, really. Oh, down the street.
Listen, it was one more person that was with us, and he left.
What you call? That's
the only. You know what I'm talking about. I ain't gonna say what it was, but
that's what I'm talking about. I think that's what really happened.
I think that's who told on us, because it was no way. We was in the dark, bro.
They already knew before we got to the house.
Listen, we was in the dark, bro. So ain't no way in the world that they knew exactly who we were, all three of us. Right. You feel me? Like, ain't no. I still think to this day he snitched on us, bro.
I do too, because it was crazy how quick it happened, and how quick my daddy knew about everything.
Right.
Cause I'm like, damn, she told that quick. But my other time, my worst whooping, I remember my daddy. He used to do that damn thing called a helicopter.
I remember that.
Listen, so I remember I was added up in Kmart. That's back in the day when Kmart had just like
but Kmart don't even exist no more. Not even online.
This back in the day when Kmart is this right? This like, and I remember I was acting up in Kmart, and he was like, "Oh, you want to act up? I'm gonna leave your ass right here." I say, and I'm thinking about, so he ain't gonna leave me right here. So I kept acting up. Man, that man walked off. He walked off, and I was sitting there crying. I jumped up, got my tears straightened up. But when I got back with him, I went to crying again, like when I wanted something, because he told me, he said, "Now when we get in here, you ain't getting nothing now. So I'm telling you now, you ain't getting shit. So don't ask for nothing." You know how your mama tell you, you know how they tell you before you come in here.
Don't ask for nothing. You ain't getting nothing.
Don't look at nothing. Don't touch nothing. You ain't get. This was gonna happen. I'm telling you now. So don't think it's gonna change when you grab something. Man, I get in there and want something. And I act stupid in that bed. I fell out all over the floor, like crying and shit. Right, I wanted some candy or something like that. My daddy, he said, "I got something for you. Come here." And he grabbed me by the wrist. He went turning me around. He told me, "So I got something for you, the helicopter. I got something for you, the helicopter. This how we do in the military." Hey, I'm like, hey, after he did that, I said, boy, hey, I ain't want to ask him for nothing else. We went to the store. I said, I can't wait to get back home with my mama.
Man, listen, man. Man, my daddy, I got slapped by my daddy one time, but it was hard, but it wasn't never nothing compared to my mama, but my mama was the executioner for real, boy. My grandma, she'll anything she pick up in her hand, she'll put it on you, but my grandma had got a little older then, but my mama.
That's how my grandma was, boy.
But I got another one for you, boy. This one ain't my ass. This is my brother ass whooping, boy. I remember my brother was talking shit on the bus, and the lady had I got two good ones for my brother. Matter of fact, my brother was talking mad shit on the bus, and the lady knew my mama, and my brother ain't know that. So the lady tell my brother sit down. So my brother get smart with her. He said, "I sit down when I'm good and ready." Oh. And the lady knew my mama personally, so she called my mama and told my mama. Bro, I messed around and make it through the door before my brother did. And I was the type of brother, I used to always like to see him get ass whooping because he would like to see me get ass whooping. He would be laughing at me, and so I laugh at him. So I get through the door for my brother. So my mama say, this little motherfucker, man, he been showing out on the bus, and the lady don't call me and told me. She said, I'm finna tear his ass out the frame. She said it just like that. She said, I'm finna tear his ass out the frame. She said, he gonna try to be smart, but I got a trick for his ass. She had a flat leather shoe. She was sitting on the whole time, brother. She had a leather shoe. And it was thin too, so you know that bitch gonna sting good. Man, this brother, he come in the door. So my mama hit him with, the nurse called me from school and said, you had a bump on your butt. And my brother, he was young, but he wasn't stupid. Bro say, man, you finna whoop me. He said, man, you finna whoop me. So this brother grabbed all the belts out the closet. Literally, he grabbed all the belts hanging up in the closet. He throw them in the closet. And he grabbed everything he thinks she could whoop him with. He throw them in the closet, right? So she can't whoop him. She said, come on over here. She had alcohol by her bedside. She had a lamp right there. Like she said, Rob, shine the light down. You know, she didn't call me Rob. You know, she called me, but she didn't call me Rob.
And you gladly did it, didn't you?
Of course I did. And I'm trying not to laugh. And I'm doing it, but I'm trying not to laugh, right? Because I know it's gonna happen. And this dude pulled his pants down. And at first, he looking around, he made sure it ain't no belts or nothing around to hit him with. He messed around and lay across her lap and pulled his drawers down. And she messed around and she said, look, shine the light. And she leaned up forward and she get that shoe from up under her. And she grabbed the shoe and I see it. And the old boy messed around and get comfortable. He get comfortable. Man, she takes one leg, put his head down. She take the other leg, put the legs down. She got nothing but ass now. Next thing you know, she would have tear his ass out the frame. Literally. Boy, she beat him so bad. I thought I seen smoke coming from his ass, boy. How many times she hit him on his ass? I literally thought I seen smoke coming from his ass.
Listen,
I had been from the left, kind of down. Hey, that's what it might have seemed like.
Hey, I be telling people before we get off here. I be telling people, boy, I remember my grandma used to tell you to go get your own switch, and it was all a setup. I was thinking to myself, Every time, and I remember
Yeah, that was a big setup.
we used to do it every time, and we know what the deal is. Go get a switch. I'm like, come on now, bro. You know I'm gonna get the wrong switch. You gonna get pissed off at me. Then you gonna go
You
get
gonna
one.
go get a big tree branch.
You gonna get a big switch, and then she used to braid them together. Man, shoot. Man, put your sticky hand out there. What my auntie used to do, my auntie Jackie, she make you stick your hand out there like that. And I don't know if you remember, boy, in the country, they had them big wooden spoons. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Man, you know, the spoon bigger than your hand. Like you stick your hand out, you stick your head out there. She said, stick your head out there. She'll what? Hold on now. I'm getting hit with the spoon.
Hey, I tell you this. Some people may call it abuse from back then. In some people's cases it was. But I say it like this. Those ass whoopings taught me not to do certain shit. That's why I never stole nothing in my life. Cause boy, I always thought what the outcome was gonna be. Like I could just imagine what mom was gonna do, boy, cause
going upside your head.
I remember my mom used to say, when a boy get a certain age, he graduated from the belt. So he started getting these hands.
Get punched. You start getting punched. Yeah. I remember telling my son. I remember telling.
Hey, they don't believe it though. Look, the younger generation don't. I ain't never got, and that's the thing. My mama was a technician with it, boy. My mama ain't never punch you in the face or nothing. She'll slap you in the face, or slap you in the head, but she won't punch you in the head or punch you in the face. But boy, that body, she'll tear your ass up with the body shot.
Hey, and my grandma was smart by that too. Guess what she used to do? When we got a beating, she made sure when she beat you, she'd beat you down low. And guess what she say? You wearing pants tomorrow to school.
But you know what I used to hate the most, boy? You know what I really used to hate though? After a good ass whooping.
You can't tell nobody you got your ass whooped because you got pants on.
No, listen, not only that, but after a good ass whooping, your mother used to do some fucked up shit. Like she'll talk to you. Well, you know why I beat your ass, right? You shouldn't have did that.
And you over there.
She'll talk to you.
And you over there.
You doing all that. You know I beat your ass. Like, but I remember sometime I get an ass whooping, I had them belt welts on me. And my mom, let me see. Let me look. You all right. You ain't bleeding.
Hey, you know what used to piss me off the most? When you
what's that?
You doing that right now?
Shut up before I give you something to cry for.
Right. If you cry again, I'll whip your ass again. What you just beat the shit out of me? What are you talking about?
So you doing that shit there, you different like a motherfucker. Hey, but I tell you this though, boy. After all those good ass whooping, boy, besides your mama talking to you, you learn not to do that shit no more. Then you start getting a little older.
Oh, for sure. That's why they say, you learn for you respect, especially when you you gotta learn. Just like when they tell you
don't. People start saying that lie. You know, one of the biggest lies told back in our community back then. Oh, I stopped getting ass whoopings at 10 years old, 11 years old, 12 years old. I was like, you a damn lie. I said, if you wasn't getting no ass whooping, your mama ain't giving shit no more. Cause I'm gonna tell you, I got my last ass whooping, good ass whooping. I was 15 years old, boy. 15, 16 years old. And that's why I tell you, like, you got some parents that give up on their kids at a younger age. What the hell are you doing? I don't know what this dude is doing, but you got to do it. I said, well, I'm finna say, I don't know what this dude is doing, but you had to do it when we on live.
What?
Man, the sound just went out.
I know. I don't know what just happened, man. It just went crazy, and we're about to get off too. But hey, man, Everybody, I want to thank y'all. I want to thank y'all for coming out. This is another great episode of Jan Rob Show. Rob, what you got to say before we get off here, man?
No, I was just about to say, man, but a lot of those good ass whoopings, a lot of these kids today need a lot of them good ass whoopings because the generation will be a lot better. But as you know, it's abuse nowadays, so you can't go about it that route. You got to talk to them now. And some of these kids, they got to go through the ringer, learn the hard way because they won't listen to the talk.
Correct. You said a mouthful then. But yeah.
I'm gonna say that, and I was gonna say, man, y'all stay blessed out there as usual.
Yeah, I want everybody to thank y'all for coming out, looking at it, watching another great episode of Jan Rob Show. Hey man, we'll be back at y'all probably on Wednesday. We're gonna talk about comedians. We're gonna talk about some movies. We're gonna talk about movies on Wednesday. Really, we're gonna talk about a lot of black shows on Wednesday. Martin, all those different shows. We're gonna talk about that different growing up, watching Living Color and stuff like that. So we'll talk about that Wednesday. So we'll get to y'all on that and see what y'all got to say on that. But thank y'all for coming out and see another great episode of Jan Rob Show. Rob, hey, before we get off here, look at him right here. You see that?
I already see you, my brother. I just ain't got mine on, but I see you, my brother.
You see that? Jan Rob Show.
Jan Rob Show, y'all subscribe. Y'all support.
Don't
want some money. I ain't even putting up no cash up.
Y'all can hit that subscribe button on YouTube. Y'all continue to come out and continue to listen, and let y'all friends know about this show. And anybody that want to come on the show, hit me up, DM me, hit us up on the comments on YouTube, and we'll get you on the show. Thank you. This is another great show, Jan Rob Show. Y'all have a blessed night out there tonight, and we'll see y'all Wednesday. Thank you.